If you're stuck trying to figure out what business to start in 2025, I got you. No inventory, no tech headaches, no filming content every day. Just a simple model that makes real cash flipping land from your laptop. I built a multi-six-figure per month business flipping dirt. Not houses, not apartments, just empty lots that most people ignore. In this video, I'm going to show you why land flipping is the most underrated online business in 2025. I'll walk you through exactly how it works, how to get started, what to avoid, and can even break down a real $23,000 deal that I did virtually with no money out of pocket. Let's run it. Most people don't even know this business exists. They think you need to flip houses or do construction to make money in real estate, which is not true. Land is cheaper, simpler, and way less competitive. And here's why it works in 2025 like nothing else. Every day, home builders are still building homes. And guess what they need before they can build? Empty land. But the land acquisition side of the game is slow, old school, and it's full of motivated sellers who are sitting on lots they inherited, they forgot about, or they just don't want. You don't need to buy the land, you don't need a license, you don't need money or credit, you just need to find a good empty piece of land, get a signed contract at a discount, and then you are flipping the contract to the builder for a fee. This is called wholesaling land. And it's how I turned a broke bank account into 7 figures in under a year's time. I'm going to give you the exact steps to get your first land deal starting from scratch. So step number 1 is you need to pick a hot market where there's a ton of houses being built. Go to Zillow.com. I want you to filter for sold, not for sale, what has actually sold, and select lots and land. I want you to zoom in on areas that have a ton of yellow dots in the last 90 days. That shows activity. Those yellow dots equal home builder demand. Stick to residential zip codes where homes are being built and land is moving. Step number 2, you need to pull owner data and reach out to the people that own the land. Use a tool like Propstream or Land Glide. Target vacant residential lots. 1/4 acre to 1 acre is best. Pull a list of the owners, then use kind skip tracing to get their phone numbers, their contact information, and then reach out. And that's step number 3, to mass text sellers. You are going to load that list into Smarter Contact. Send out a simple message like, hey, are you the owner of the property at 123 Main Street? Would you be open to selling? What price? You will get replies. Then I want you to call the warm ones. Build a relationship. Ask them how much for the land and see if they are flexible on price. And then from there, step number 4, you need to lock up the deal. Once they give you a price that makes sense, you are going to send them a purchase agreement. It is an assignable contract, so you can flip the contract. You do not have to buy the property. Always try to get at least 30 days on that contract. And then step number 5, flip the contract. Go find a buyer. Find builders that are building houses in that zip code. Use Zillow again. Find new construction homes. Call or text the builder. Hey, I have a lot here in 33131. Would you be open to buying it? I'm asking $30,000. And once someone says yes, you just flip the contract to them, and your fee in between is the difference. That $5,000 to $10,000 finder's fee, that's what you get paid. Now here's what messes up most beginner land flippers. They get too excited and they lock up garbage pieces of land for way too high of a price. You're not buying it, but your buyer is. So check these before you ever send a contract. Number 1, flood zones. Use Land ID or FEMA flood maps to check if it is in a flood zone. Most builders will pass or pay way less if it is. Also, you need to check for wildlife. In places like Florida, Arizona, there are protected species on these lots. You cannot build if there is a protected species on this lot, not without expensive relocation permits, so check with the county and search local wildlife zones to avoid those headaches. Also, road access. If there's no access to the property, there's no deal. Use satellite view or GIS maps to see if the lot is connected to a road. If not, it's landlocked and you need to avoid it. And lastly, zoning. Make sure it is residential and it is buildable. A house can be built on it. You want lots zoned for single family homes, not conservation and commercial unless you know what you are doing. And one more thing, topography, all right? Use Land ID or Google Earth to make sure the lot does not have a slope, to make sure it's flat, that it's not a swamp or rocky. You have to make sure it is buildable, all right? You have to make sure you can build a house Double check before wasting your time. Now, let me break down a real land flip that I did step by step. I found a hot city, a hot area in Central Florida where over 60 lots had sold in the last 90 days. I pulled a list from Propstream of 500 people that own land in that area. I got their phone numbers with kindskiptracing.com. Then I mass texted them all at once through Smarter Contact. One lady replied. She said she inherited this piece of land from her father. She didn't know what to do with it. She tried listing it on the market last year for $55,000, but it expired. I offered $30,000 and she said yes. I locked it up with an assignable contract so I can flip the contract, 30 days, no deposit. Then I found a builder on Zillow building 3 homes in that exact area. I texted him the address. He checked it out and he offered me $53,000 for the property. He wired the money to the title company and the title company paid me the difference, $23,000 profit, all virtual. I never saw the property, I never left home, I didn't spend a dollar of my own, and I do deals like this all the time. If this right here sounds like something you want to learn, if you are ready to finally build something real, I'm gonna put a link here in the description to book a call with me so we can chat, we can get you started, because I wanna partner on deals. I want more people that know how to do this, that can bring deals, and we can partner on the deals. So click the link, it's in the description, book a call, make sure you're serious, because I'm very serious and I'll know right away and we'll talk. If you think this was helpful, comment, like, subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be dropping some pretty crazy game that can put a lot of money in your pocket. I'll see you soon.